They don't teach you how to get to the goal. They don't teach you how to get right action. This is not taught in the schools, okay? If they would teach us, if we were taking these classes in the schools with the outcome of what we want to do in our life, you know, like it was right there, it was connected, we'd be like, oh my God, we'd be totally into it. But instead, we're focusing on trying to get a good grade so that somebody thinks that we're good enough to hire, coming again from like, trying to, you know, get people to think we're good enough to hire us. Well, we don't need any of that, because we know that by our actions, our way of thinking, we can get in there. We can do whatever we want. What we say is where we go. This is the philosophy of Friends in Film. This is my philosophy, and I know it creates success. Anybody who's created a lot of success, entrepreneurs, producers, directors, actors, the top people, how do you know that they're top people? They're working all the frickin' time. Those are the people to listen to. Those are the people to model. Not copy, but model. If you want to go fast, model somebody who has what you want. Where are those people? They're on set. They're the ones that are working. They're not in college teaching class making 40, 50 grand a year. They're doing what they love to do successfully in the film industry, making way more money than that. All of your people, all your teachers, they're on set. So their success was not based on luck. It was not based on even talent so much, although that's a factor. It was based on probably obsession with learning what they needed to build that talent. It was not based on money. I don't have a problem with classes. I just have a problem with the debt, by the way. The debt is the problem, because it's like a boat anchor dragging you back. I do not like debt. I like you making money, paid work. I like that, paid work. Because not only do you get the money, which is the least important part of it, but you get the experience and the relationships, which set you up for life, which turn you into the person you want to be. So I remember when I decided that I was doing, you know, a documentary, behind the scenes, entertainment television stuff, right, back here in LA, right, here in LA. And I decided, then I went on set, doing behind the scenes. I talked to the mixer there. He's like, yeah. I'm like, how much money do you make doing this? What do you get for equipment? What do you get for labor? He's like, okay, $2,000 a day. I was like, $2,000 a day? Wow. Then I went on a trip to the mountains with my husband, Joe. Oh, wasn't married at that time. Not married yet. My boyfriend, Joe. Anyway, I told him, yeah, I just decided that I'm going to move into commercials now. And he goes, you just got into behind the scenes. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm moving to commercials. You can make $2,000 a day. Plus, it's really great work, and it's fun work. It's big stuff. And he's like, okay, but you don't have the equipment for that, and you don't have experience for that. I'm like, I know, but I'm doing it. He's like, yeah, but you don't know anybody that does that work. I'm like, I know, but I'm doing it. He's like, okay. And so his doubt, he had doubt. That's because that was just his pattern of like looking at the facts and then determining what was actually possible. No, I don't work like that. You don't work like that. We don't work like that. No. We decide that what we're going to do, and then we do it somehow, some way. That is more powerful than analyzing all this shit. I'm like, okay, I need relationships, I need work, I need referrals, I need all this stuff. What did I do? I didn't even have the equipment. So I just got like a bare bones cart. I put a bunch of equipment on there, hooked a bunch of cables up so it looked like I had a lot more equipment. And I'm like, I got to get like a visual of me doing this. So I hired a photographer. Now I could not get a picture of myself on set with all my equipment. So I had to, you know, like on a commercial set, I had to like say, okay, I'll go to your backyard, take some pictures of me, make it look good. I smiled, I took some pictures. Then I was like, okay, I'll put this picture on this cardstock, natural cardstock, and I'll make it like a card, and I'll fray the edges. And inside there, what can I put in there? Oh, okay, I'll put all the countries I've been to. I'll list all the equipment I do have, because they probably don't know what all this equipment is, but you know, it'll make it look like I have a lot of equipment. I'll put down all the people I've worked with. I'll put down National Geographic. I'll put down all of the coolest stuff that I've done, like what it is and who I worked with, and they'll be like impressed, hopefully. And so then I got the names of all the directors. I got the names of all the producers, all the executive producers. I did my research. Oh, I subscribed to magazines of all of these people. So I got Shoot Magazine. I researched that, I got that, I knew what directors have won awards, what they've done, which companies were working. The film school on your resume. People don't hire off resumes. Not for all the stuff, every single thing here, all these call sheets, and there's a bunch more on my floor over there. All of those, nobody looked at any resumes. Everybody calls everybody that they know, that they've worked with before, that they trust. You just have to learn how to get into that circle and continue to build those connections in the right way, and then you're going to have a lot of work. But the mindset must be there. It must not be, oh yeah, I'm just getting a job, I'm just going to a job. It must be much, much bigger than that, because then that will make it so that you have different kinds of conversations, which will lead to tons of work.